Learning with Teacher Juan. Today, types of organism and levels of cell organization. Hello, how are you? Okay, we are here in our third session. As you know, we are dealing with the topic of the organization of living things, and today we are going to study the types of organism and levels of cell organization. Okay, it's a topic that is not very difficult, but you need to pay attention. So pay attention and it's going to be very easy. So let's go. After seeing this part of the unit, we are going to deal with the organisms. Which type of organisms can we find? It's very easy. Unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. Organisms can be both unicellular or multicellular depending on the number of cells they are formed by. Okay, very good. Depending on the number of cells, they are called unicellular or multicellular. We are going to start with unicellular. The name gives you a hint. Let's see. Unicellular organisms are those living things that are composed of a single cell. This cell performs all the things they need to be alive. What does it mean? Very easy. One organism, one living thing, composed exclusively just by one cell. Okay? One cell performing all the things the living thing needs to live, and that's all. Among these unicellular organisms, we can find bacteria, algae, and some fungi. Okay, fungi like yeast. You know yeast? Yeast is a fungi you use or we use when you bake a cake. You add something to make the cake rise, and that's a fungi called yeast. So unicellular organisms are among us. Every day we can find it at home, and we share our life with them. Okay, very easy, very easy. Now, after unicellular organisms, we are going to the other types of organisms that are multicellular organisms. And what are they? We are going to see. Living things composed of two or more cells. So, one cell, unicellular. Two or more, multicellular. Quite easy, isn't it? Okay, in these multicellular organisms, cells are organized in different levels to form a complex organism. This is important, very, very important. Pay attention now because this is the most complex part of today's lesson. We're going to start level 1, the most simple, that is the cell. Let's go and see. The cell, as you know, is the smallest living thing that we can find. So it makes sense. That is the first level of organization. Very simple. Here we can see two blood cells, a white blood cell, a red blood cell, that are cells in our organisms, in our body. Okay, very good. Now the second level of organization is the tissue. And what is a tissue? Okay, cells of the same type join to form a tissue. They are cells with the same function that work together in this structure called tissue. Okay, so very important. Cells of the same type, no different types, of the same types, they join and work together to form a tissue. Okay, cell, one cell. Tissue, a lot of cells working together. Very easy. Now let's see, the next level is the organs. Organs, what are these organs? Let's see. When tissues join to work together, they form an organ. Okay, in our body we have lots of organs that perform different functions. Here we can see a heart, the intestine, the lungs, the stomach, but we also have lots of different organs. Our skin is a huge organ. We have our eyes that are organs, okay? Those, all of them are formed by different tissues, and these tissues are formed by specialized cells. Okay, so cells, tissues, organs. Very easy. Now, the last level of organization, the biggest, is the systems. Let's see. When some organs work together to perform a function, we call it system. Most complex multicellular living things, like us, have systems to carry out the different vital functions. Okay? So, organs working together to perform a function. In our case, in the human body, we already know lots of systems. We know here we can see these bones working in the locomotor system, okay, with our muscles to help us to moving, okay? And we have here too the digestive system. Digestive system, you can see the different organs, and their function is to digest the food we eat. Is it? Okay. I know you know lots of different systems. You can write them down in your notebook if you want in this part of the scheme you're going to do. Okay? That's all. Multicellular organisms are formed by 2 or more cells, and in the case of the most complex living things, we have the cell as the first level of organization, tissue, second level, organs, tissues join together to form organs, and when organs work together, fourth level of organization, that are systems. Easy? Yes, very easy. Very easy, and I think that was everything. That was all today, and I think you all are going to do it very good. Now, you need to take your notebook. It's very important. Take your notebook and write down, do a little diagram with all the things we have seen today, and it's going to be very important for you to learn it and for you to study it. Okay, so that was all, and thank you very much for being there. See you next class. Bye.